Richards finds Sewer, who's taken in what appears to be high contact. Referee says play on. Dainley Mark getting some good yards up top. He busts one, he busts two, and he continues to go. And that's a great run by Dainley Mark. The little general at 5'8" today, doing his best job to get us going forward. And here's Roberts again. And that has got to be a penalty. It is. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Kupi Ta'ala goes early. He'll look for Ephraim Morgan on the left side here. They will look for the Morgan brothers on the left side here. They have space on the left side here as Weber busts through. Parkwood had numbers to the left. And as the temperature heats up here at Parkwood Sharks Rugby League, James Hoff taking a run as he finds himself. They've got to spread the ball here. They have numbers to the left. Basic football will be rewarded, and a penalty to Coolangatta is not what the Parkwood Sharks would have wanted at this stage of the game.
That is so frustrating. Oh, sorry. No, you're good. That is so frustrating. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is honestly watching Monday Night Touch. It really is. I'm gonna get that mic away. It honestly is. It's just basic football. Not that I'd do any better.
And back to the action here, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for our technical interruptions that are non-existent here today. Billy Potu behind the camera, an awesome setup for this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And James Hoff getting off the line, making the first tackle, will be Coolangatta's first. Navarro came in for the big shot there, unsuccessful. And you can see Jaron Morgan as he ragdolls the Coolangatta offense, Gordon Tellis style, and he's not happy with that. Not happy at all. And you see the fire in the eyes of Jaron Morgan as Tupua Sua bringing it back from fullback. He's wrapped up in a good tackle. And Parkwood will bring it out for the first just outside their 20-metre line. McGifford finds Morgan running across. He gets rid of the first man. And he lands on his front. A great run there by Jaron Morgan. And our referee will have a chat to our captain here. And we've got to wait for the referee before play resumes. Dainley Mark a little bit too excited here today at the Shark Tank. Notable performances, Tanya Roberts getting through a ton of work today. Kupi Ta'ala, Jaron Morgan. And Parkwood will have the ball on the 10-metre mark in their opposing half. And here goes Roberts again. He only knows one way, and that is straight. And Morgan again getting rid of the first tackler. That's Jaron Morgan. Big game from him today. They're going to look for Ephraim Morgan down the left side here. They go behind. Ball gone back, says the referee. That'll be number 3. Ephraim Morgan goes from half. Looking for more work as the big fella as he busts 3. And we've got a bit of controversy here as this game starts to heat up. And they come from all sides of the field. And I'll tell you what, there'd be a few people enjoying this. Well, you could feel it coming, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you what. Plenty of handbags here in this game. Nothing too serious. Take no offense to what I'm saying. Please. But this is rugby league, not mixed martial arts, so we'll hand the action back to a referee who will make a final decision on what ensued previously.
He might go here. Yeah.
We'll be back in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Few punches there, I think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action, and it appears that the skipper has been sent to the bin for 10 minutes. There was a suspicion of punches thrown. Number 25 will go to the bin for 10 minutes. As the referee has a word to now vice captain, appears to be our hooker from Coolangatta. And we may see more. Number 3, Ephraim Morgan, being called out for a chat from our referee here today. He may be in a bit of trouble here, and he will also go for 10. Unfortunately, it may have been for that lash of boots, which either directly or indirectly made contact with the head of the opposing centre. So both teams looking to dig deep here. The penalty will go the way of Coolangatta, and we still have 12 minutes left here at the Shark Tank. And look for this game to heat up a little bit more as Jesse Richards gets his body in front. A dominant tackle from Jesse Richards. Navarro getting his body in front, dislodging the ball. Nonetheless, it has gone back. Parkwood doing a good job of getting up early. Second tackle for Coolangatta. And that's James Hoff wrapping up the ball there. Great tackle by him. Taking it to the line, and James Hoff. Yeah, he'll be penalised for that one there. Clear and obvious. And unfortunately, right in front of the referee, and he will go to the bin. That is a massive moment in this game. Parkwood now down to only 11 men versus Coolangatta's 12. They've got to dig deep here. We've seen them do it before. Can they do it again here in round number 3? Coolangatta, block play there. Weber, wrapped up in a great tackle by Penny Weber. And he will get up to play the ball just outside the 10-metre mark for what is the third tackle of today. Sewer and Roberts. Mark is at marker. Imagine that. They go wide. Schneider can't close. He goes across. He does a good job there, does Kupi Ta'ala. They're over the line. Coolangatta celebrates nonetheless. The referee awards a try for Coolangatta Rugby League, and that will take them within 2 points. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere because we have a game on our hands. We'll be back in just a sec. See, it's stuff like that. Lazy.
Video.
Far out. You take that out of the game, I reckon they're up by at least 12. And we are all locked up here at the Shark Tank, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic conversion there. Brings us to a deadlock. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a bit of history behind this game. The first time these teams played 2 weeks ago, it was a draw. Now, I'm sure after that result, neither team will be wanting to go home with a draw in my eyes. And I'm sure as many others, a draw is a loss. However, we continue here with less than 8 minutes left in the second half. 18 all. Don't go anywhere. Parkwood with the restart. Sewer goes long. Smash this guy. Penny Webber. A great tackle there by Penny Webber. And Coolangatta make it past the 10-metre mark on their third. Axel Navarro slow to get back in the line. Seems to be limping. And a great tackle there by Sewer. Defence has been fantastic for both teams, mainly the Parky Sharks. And that'll be lost forward. They'll get the scrum, Will Parkwood. And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, Parkwood Sharks down to 11 men after 2 sin bins. Here in the second half, Mudgeruba will play with 12. Having one man sent to the bin earlier on from a brawl that ensued. McGifford finds Morgan. He's got to go himself here, but he offloads to his brother Eli Morgan. And Lewis puts it down for what could have been the difference here today. And it's basic rugby league once again that needs to be addressed here. Simple catch and pass. And ladies and gentlemen, we are all locked up here, 18 all. Instructions coming from the sideline. Coach Darren Hall saying we need to get off the line. Taken in a good tackle there by Dane Lee Mark, who wraps up the ball and all. They've got to get off square. They're going to get penalised. McGifford. I think he thinks he's playing touch here. He needs to use his shoulder, not his arms, and that'll be a penalty for a flop. Harrison Lewis. Coolangatta with their first tackle, threatening the Parkwood Sharks. Sewer, Roberts and McGifford all involved in that tackle. Tackle number 2. They come to the right. Richards again. It's got to be at least his 30th tackle today. They've got numbers if they can utilise them. They can't. And Daly Mark comes up with it with space in front of him. But he's wrapped up very well. Jesse Richards finds space. He lands on his front. And he will play the ball for what is Parkwood's second. Mark looking for Morgan. He finds his brother Eli Morgan, who busts one. Mark again going right to Jaron Morgan, who will tip on to Ta'ala. Ta'ala down the sideline. Kupi Ta'ala will go all the way for what could be the winning try for the Parky Sharkies. And that'll be his third try of today, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, what a performance. And again, Billy Potu, as you said so clearly in the second half, simple football will lead to simple yet spectacular tries. And that is Cooper Ta'ala's third try today. He gets himself a hat-trick, and well-deserved. Fantastic work there from the brothers Morgan, Jerem, finding his brother Eli, who found Cooper Ta'ala with the pace. And don't be deceived, ladies and gentlemen, that extra weight is what Billy Potu calls potential energy. And you saw it there in effect. Sheer, unadulterated power and speed. And the extras are added. We go 24-18 to the Parkwood Sharks. Less than 3 minutes left here in this half. Here in this game, rather. Let it... No, that's a knock-on. That's a penalty. It's a penalty. And we will go back for a penalty to the Parkwood Sharks. Just what the doctor ordered. Tane Roberts continuing to talk his way through this game. That talk is followed by action. He's had a massive game today. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you are not watching Monday Night Touch. This is Rugby League, and Roberts, like I said, he only knows one way, and that is straight forward. He gets us to the first. Mark looks for Richards, dummies, gets the big fend out. Slow to his feet, Sewer finds Ta'ala, the try scorer, inside to Weber. Weber getting through a mountain of work today is Penny Weber. He's got a try next to his name on the score sheet as well. Ta'ala, Morgan, barnstorming down the sideline as Jared Morgan. He gets the offload away to McGifford. And Blake McGifford will play the ball for the fourth tackle outside the 20. Ta'ala again. Hands on the ball, hands on the opposition. He takes it forward for the fifth tackle. And Ephraim Morgan is back onto the field. No doubt he'll be looking. Weber goes himself. This is the fifth tackle. And that's not a bad decision for the Parkwood Sharks to seal possession down this end of the field with less than a minute to go. They need big defense here. Richards involving himself in the game once again. Weber involved in that tackle. That's not what they needed. It'll be a penalty. They go quickly to Coolangatta. Kupi Ta'ala.
30 seconds.
Low chop tackle. 30 seconds left on the clock. Parkwood lead 26-18. Here goes Coolangatta. He gets rid of McGifford. And they lose it on the last play of the game. And that should do us here at the Shark Tank today. As our referee is yet to call our game, we will have a scrum. No, we won't, ladies and gentlemen. Full time here at the Shark Tank. The Parkwood Sharks have got the job done. 26 points to 18 over Coolangatta Rugby League. Huge thanks to Coolangatta coming out today and putting on a fantastic show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that fantastic game of rugby. They had to dig deep here today to the Parkwood Sharks, but they came away with the victory, 24 points to 18. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We may be able to get some feedback from the Sharkies players. But if not, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. My name's Tanira Nathan, better known as MCT. We'll see you next time here at the Shark Tank.
Awesome. Is that alright? I think I got a voice.